I didn't think Micronus Prime here looked very good, if I'm being honest, but in the interest of honesty, I'm not going to stop buying Transformers, am I? And even if the last year hasn't done much to tickle me, if I'm going to pick up a toy here and there, it might as well be something different, even if it isn't that impressive. And that kind of sums up Micronus Prime here. You know, we can end the video there in record time. Yeah, that's being unfair. I suppose there's actually a lot to like in Micronus Prime beyond just the novelty. It's a shame that it's brought down by what feels like a real lack of imagination in the execution. The combined robot mode, I mean, it's fine. Actually, no, you know what? It's not. It's really dull. Nothing speaks to me at all here. The proportions, they're squat and they're dumpy, which is a fun departure from what we're used to. But the sculpt and the colours, I mean, I know it's largely what we're going for these days, a sort of odd, subdued, dare I say, dull approach to the aesthetics, but it's just not grabbing me at all. Things I do like, I dig the little rotors here on the back. They spin quite nicely. I like the finger guns. Not like finger guns, like actual finger guns. Maybe they're exhausts. Who knows? Anyway, I like his double jointed knees too. Included, we've got this one accessory, the Chimera Stone, and that can slot into the chest here. And, well, you know, it adds a nice spot of colour anyway. If we open the chest here, there's a giant disc inside with a huge Minicon symbol on it. And to be fair, it feels nice in hand. I like it. Fold out the limbs, rotate the head, and there he is, Micronus Prime. Now, who is he? No idea. For some reason we want to build this new line of lore on absolutely fuck all, with no bio or tech spec or anything to engage you beyond this little dolly. But still, he's a cool little fella, nice sheen to him, looks ready for a fight. And you can also, get this, put the Chimera Stone on his back. Oh, who knows what that means? Quite literally, I don't know what that means. So there's a good part. It's kind of like a pretender. That's good. I like that. It's a fun idea. I wish he turned into something other than a disc, but that's where we are, and there's no point crying about it unless you spent £22 on it. Hey, wait a minute. Transformation. Yes, the big armour lad transforms, and it's... Look, I don't want to be like this, you understand? I don't want to be snarky or fucking annoyed. This isn't even bad. It's just so unremarkable. It's so nothing. You know, I gave it a go. Come on, surprise me, delight me, but it just refuses. It's also a bit of a parts former that I don't usually mind that much. I think people tend to dismiss toys that come apart and reassemble into a different mode as not real or true Transformers. I don't really agree with that. But this ain't for me either. You pop off the arms, pull the legs off, and you can roll those into this giant wheel. You fold the head away, reposition the rotors at the back so the wheel can be pinned between them, then you get the arms on the sides and we're done. Believe it or not, that's the alt mode. So good things. The wheel rolls quite nicely, and the bad, it's... well, I mean, what is it? On paper, you can tell me, you know, there's a Pretender-style gimmick. The little robot rides around on what is to them a giant motorised unicycle. I'm all in. I love that idea, and it almost works here. I dare say it's my favourite thing about this set. You can put the arms down to steady the whole thing, and yeah, this is all right. The last major feature is this pull-apart weaponizer gimmick, where all the pieces can become armour for another robot. The instructions show the aerial bot Fireflight, but I don't have that because I have a personality, so I'm using Blaster here instead. These parts, you connect these arms to the leg bone and okay, fine. And the big wheel has a little knob on it so you can use it as a chunky shield. And the backpack piece, well, in the instructions, there's a specific part that seems to connect to Fireflight. Obviously Blaster here isn't from that line, so it doesn't work, but like, hold on. I actually forgot I've got Age of the Prime's Venom, who doesn't seem to work with it either. Maybe it's just for an Autobot. Maybe it's just for Fireflight, as weird as that would be. Maybe I'm just daft. So yeah, not the best. I'm not loving Micronus Prime here. It's got a lot of potential, kinda wasted. Weirdly though, I would like to see this given a second shot. Maybe something a bit more coherent. Could be the start of something new. And at least it's trying something. Venom's good, by the way. I should have just reviewed them. Bye.